Good evening and welcome once again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. Tonight's date is September 18th, 2024. It is a Wednesday. It is a Wednesday. Let folks enter into the room. Let's see if we got anybody here. Oh, we got somebody. Laurel says, good evening. Looks and sounds good. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Folks caught me working as I enter into the show. Hey, Judy. Welcome to the show. She says, howdy, cowboy. I just showed Susan Shonk, who has a cartoon avatar. I showed her to the door on the page. The page, of course, is my Facebook page. She was replying to another member. It was off of my boss. Why didn't you do the work that I asked of you? And then it's Kamala Harris. It says, let me just start by saying that I grew up in a middle-class family, and then it's cut off. But yeah, so that's been a popular meme going out. And this gal, oh yeah, she has concrete plans, including for children. First child, first home, small business, health care around abortion and insurance with ACA, and put those forward to debate, blah, 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 on her webpage. Those are vague ideas with no way to pay for them. She has an economic plan that got high marks from several economist groups. Yeah, and they got low marks as well. Wants wealth tax for billionaires, but that will take work. Yeah. And you're forgetting the unearned or unrealized capital gains. But okay, she has negotiated with several South American and Middle Eastern nations. Oh, has she? She talked with them. She didn't do any freaking negotiations. But her role as VP, not as POTUS, so her plan is different from Biden. But she did vote for the border bill that got MAGA to defeat. The border bill was a bunch of crap. Hey, Donna, welcome to the show. It was a bunch of crap. That's why it was shot down. And then she finishes with this. I think it's important to read both platforms, but P2025 is 900 plus pages of horror. What? I think it's important to read both platforms, but P2025 is 900 plus pages of horror. Sorry, I don't allow retards on my page. All she did is cut and paste hogwash from the Harris campaign to include the lie about P2025. Let me make this clear to anybody out there that has not figured this out yet. Project 2025 was a wish list from a conservative think tank called the Heritage Foundation. They come up with it every single election cycle, every one. It is not in any way connected to the president or the person running for president. Donald Trump did not assist in any way Project 2025. Donald Trump didn't even read Project 2025. Donald Trump has gone to include on the debate stage, said that it's not his plan, and he never read it, and he said he's not going to read it. Yet the left always keeps coming back. I keep getting flooded on my YouTube feeds with ads from the Democrats, and Project 2025 is now the leading one that keeps coming through. Donna says both parties have think tanks. The left has. The Heritage Foundation, Donna, is not a Republican think tank. It is a conservative think tank. Has nothing to do with the Republican Party. Okay, well, you said both parties have think tanks. This isn't a party think tank. This is a conservative think tank. So you may have misspoke that both both political spectrums have their think tanks, and you're absolutely correct. But it's not parties. They're not a Republican think tank, i.e., a think tank for the Republican Party, or that they draw. They're conservative. Yeah, most of them. They're probably Republicans, but yeah, we have to be very careful. Okay, no, I get it, but we have to be careful because every time we slip up like this, the left takes it and runs with it. Well, see, Donna said that they're a Republican think tank. No, Donna misspoke. Yeah, both. Yeah, there's think tanks on both sides of the political aisle. But yeah, they're not a Republican think tank. So I'm not even gonna. I did right. I did post back up to this gal and say, no, the first part is debatable, but the last part, no. And I'm like, why am I even wasting my time? Look, if the people are so ignorant that they're going to come and they're going to post on my content, and they mention here's what it is, and I even posted up, and this is what I posted up after I showed her the door. I said, yes, I showed Susan to the door. After her list of arguable things, she invoked P2025. Anyone who does so, as if it is Trump's plan, will be promptly shown to the door. It is not his plan. I don't have time for people who simply don't know the basic facts. I'm not going to have it on my content, whether it's to me directly or whether it's to anybody posting on it. I'm not going to have the left jumping on my content and posting their lies. Not having it. Not having it. And they can bitch, piss, and moan all they want. I got maybe five new shows to the door in the past couple days. That's not many. I got another 100 and some odd now. Only America, good evening. Sorry we're late. Hey, Only America. I was going to send you a message. The short little message that I'd sent you, and I'd responded on the page because I was out. I hate typing on my cell phone. I was out at Tractor Supply store picking up some more chicken food. Let me get this in. Tonight's coffee, hazelnut cream, New England brand. Yeah, you had commented on one of the bits of commentary I put up there, and it was just a long paragraph. And you'd brought up some valid points, and I'd pointed out that, yes, you're absolutely correct. But I also mentioned, yeah, I've already talked about that before. Now, I only say that. Now, keep in mind, when I put out my content and I reply to other people on it, I understand that when I'm replying, I'm not just replying to that person because other people are going to read it. So there's been, I think, in the last at least a week, I've got about 150 new followers, and none of them have seen my old content. And so I was letting you and others know that, yeah, we've covered that. And that way they know, and they might go looking for it. Also, with my content, I've got several types. I've got bumper stickers. Those are the colored things with just the words, and I do. You're only limited to so many words, so it's got to be just a short, catchy thought. So those are my bumper stickers. I put them up. Then I have my blurbs. My blurbs come in short and medium. The one that you commented on would be a medium. It was one long bit of commentary. I'm really limited in what I can say in those because I understand the audience. Sometimes people want an in-depth article. Some people just want something quick. So I try to offer a little bit of everything else. Memes. So I throw the memes up there as well. And then I have my full-on articles. Now, the full-on articles, they go in depth. And even those are cut back in size compared to what they used to be. Just because there's a lot of work that goes into them, and I've got the show here. So we discuss things in a lot of different areas. So, yeah, I got to get content out there. I can't cover everything. And everything I post can't cover every aspect of it. I just pick a couple little facets and go with it. And then, of course, people can talk about it. That helps the algae rhythms. So, yeah, I appreciate folks jumping in and having discussions about it. You're also new to my page and my content, so I don't know if you went and you saw the stickies. I got some sticky posts on my page, and one of them is those who follow my content or maybe stumble across it. It's laid out what I do and I don't do. I run my page really different. I keep it clean, don't allow trolling, don't allow problems. Problem children, no matter of whatever their political spectrum, I don't even care if they're our own. They're gone. It's not worth the mess. I don't debate. People can disagree with me, and that's fine. I don't debate. I usually 2 to 3 back and forths, but after that, and sometimes not even that, but 2 to 3, and it's like, okay, we're calling it a day. Because I can't do that. There's no way that I can debate with every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there. This is my content. You don't agree with it, fine. That's great. People want to discuss things, that's fine, and I'll discuss things with. But when it comes with debates, nah, not doing it. I'm not debating with folks. But all of those things is part of a reason why, and the folks that are joining the show tonight, they'll tell you those are some of the reasons why they follow my content, because they don't have to wade through just copious amounts of bovine dressing. It's just not there. I put out in words what people can use, and Only Americans totally understand. We try to do roughly the same thing, and yes, we read some of your more in-depth articles on your website. Good, yeah. So I mean, they're out there. I'll say again, if folks really want to know more in depth what I think about this issue or that issue, number one, they can ask me directly. I field questions in private all the time. Or you can use the search feature. Every page, you go up to the 3 dots at the top, upper right, just underneath where the names are and stuff like that. It says post about members, and you keep going to the right, and you got 3 dots, and you click on that, and you use a search, and then you just type in what you want to search. So if you want to know what I think about inflation, just type in inflation, boom, and then what they pull up. You're not going to get it all. I use it too. You're not going to get it all, but you'll get a bunch of stuff. You want to know about inflation, immigration, society, physics. I mean, just about anything. Just go ahead and type it in there, and have fun. I've also been bringing up old articles that I feel are relevant and republishing them for folks, because we've got a bunch of new folks along for the ride, and I appreciate it. So yes, welcome to the ride. Welcome to the ride. I don't know if you're familiar. This is your first time on the live stream, right? Yeah. It's different. It's different. It's not like the other. It's different. Like if you read the lead up and that I posted about it, it's like after I get through with my bullet points, then it's basically a free for all, and sort of. We all just figure out where the show is going to go and talk about just about anything. So let's get back to the show. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah. One thing I wanted to cover was the Washington Redskins. Now, some white liberal activists have been up in arms for over 20 years about that crap. And aiding them have been a very minority of Native Americans. They tried, I think it was around 2010 was their first big push, and then around 2020 they accomplished it and they got the name changed. It was just the Washington, basically the Washington team didn't have a team name, and now it's Washington. What's their name? Help me out, folks. What's Washington's name now? The football team. The Centuries, Washington Centurion. What is it? Commandos? Really? Is it the Commandos? I would have liked the Comancheros. That would have been good. It's a bit far north. But nonetheless, Commanders. There we go. Commanders, Commandos. It's like when there was Commandos, like, oh, Arnold. Look at the Arnold. He had what? He had Commando, right? Movie. The Commanders. Yes, thank you. Well, now some Native Americans, to include the family of, I don't want to get his name wrong, the family of John Two Guns White Calf. John Two Guns White Calf are complaining and suing to get the Redskins name back. They shouldn't have taken it. They should have left it. The fans wanted it. The vast majority of Native Americans wanted it. It was not derogatory or offensive in any way, shape, or form. And their mascot, their logo, was John Two Guns White Calf. Judy says, nice, this shit needs to stop. Well, we'll see whether they get it back. But John Two Guns White Calf is possibly the most photographed Native American in Native American history. And he was actually the face on the buffalo head nickel. Not the Indian head buffalo head. No, that was different. He was not the face on the buffalo head, on the Indian head nickel. Or I said the whole idea of mascots was taken from totems. Right. And I've explained this all along. Nobody chooses a mascot that they don't have reverence to. Be it the Eagles, the Bears, the Pirates. You know, you don't have the earthworms or the donkey shits. You know, you don't have that. And the United States Army, their attack helicopters are all named after Native American tribes. It's reverence. It's not, right. So there we are. We're coming full circle again. Now, it's been pointed out by some that, yeah, see, most Native Americans didn't have a problem with that. It's like, well, then most Native Americans should have stood up in the first place and said, stop this shit, and they didn't. They kept silent, and they let a very vocal minority, and that's what we need to do is, in this country, we need to stop letting a very vocal minority dictate things that are going to happen. Of course, there are the ducks. Well, I don't think ducks like an insult or anything. Yeah, the Mighty Ducks, too. The Mighty Ducks. Darkwing Duck. No, ducks isn't by default a bad thing. But yeah, we're back. We're coming full circle. It's like, why didn't people stand up from the get-go? Same way as now we're having pushback against the alphabet mafia and trans ideology. It's like, we've been warning about this shit for 20 years. Stop it. And you did nothing but go along with it. Darkwing Duck. Oh, you don't know Darkwing Duck? You know Darkwing Duck, don't you? Darkwing Duck. Judy, tell me you know you're gonna make me pull up Darkwing Duck. You know Darkwing Duck, don't you? Here we go. Oh, you were laughing. See, I pulled up Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Yeah. There are no mascots in Europe. Well, guess what? We say goodbye to Europe 250 plus years ago. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not too worried about what they do in Europe. They do it just by no, do they just call them just by the community name? Is that what they do in Europe? I don't follow. So, city name. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they just called it the city name. Yeah. Yeah, they can do what they want to do. I'm fine by that. I'm a live and let live kind of guy. Just let us do our thing. Plus FC. FC. Drew says that's boring. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Only America says the American football teams in Europe have mascots. Oh, do they? Cool. I don't follow. I'm not a big sports guy. I get the appeal, but the whole thing just sickens me. But you can do it. Do it. To the extent anyone watches European American football. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Cause they got American style games over in the Far East too, don't they? They got baseball and they got some basketball over there too. We send. They just go. Americans go and they play in those leagues too. I don't watch them either. Well, all I got to say is them gals need to make exactly the same amount of money those guys do. That's all I got to say. No. No, not one bit. Not one bit. They're being subsidized as it is. Stop it. Orion said, had opportunity to call a few in Europe and Japan. Oh, were you an ump? Were you an ump there, Orion? See, and say, okay, you call a few. You were either an ump or you were a broadcaster, and it's like, no, I don't think he was a broadcaster, so he must be an ump. I'm tired tonight, but I caught that one. Came in low and fast, and I still scooped it up. Now, what sport did you umpire in there, Orion? Now, if I hadn't paused, he'd have answered real quick. Everybody's been flowing pretty good. Doesn't seem to be too much of a lag. What sport you referee in? You referendum. Football. Yeah, you're talking about the oblong, right? American football. Did everything but basketball. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, both. Both soccer and American. I played some flag football when I was younger. never suited up with pads, but I did play soccer. That's football for you Europeans out there. The Cowboy played football, as you call it, proper football. Foosball, as the Germans call it. Das Spiel, Fußball. Und ich war sehr gut. Auch. Yes. Folks that show, holy shit, he's throwing German out there. Yes. Yes, the Cowboy speaks just a little German. We got some folks that join in from Germany from now on. I've yacked at them a little bit. They said they liked it. But, yeah, not much for that. Not much of a sports guy. So let's see what we got going on here. We've got, Mayorkas. Holy crap. Mayorkas got up on stage and he was talking about how the people of Springfield, Ohio, they feel like that they're threatened. You know what he brings up about the Trump's comments about eating dogs and all those hoax bomb threats. Yeah, well, according to what I've seen, the people of Springfield, Ohio, they ain't too concerned about that. They're concerned about roughly 20,000 out of a town of, a town of 60,000. So that's 1/3 are Haitian immigrants, and their resources are being depleted, and their crime rate went through the roof. I don't think they're caring too much about Trump saying that people are eating dogs. Don't think that's their worry. Don't think that their worry is bomb threats that temporarily cleared a building. It has been shown that it was just a hogwash, and most of them come from overseas. Yeah, I don't think they're worried about that. But no, according to Mayorkas, that's what their concerns is. It's not the crime rates. It's not the lack of resources. Stop. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Can you imagine that? 20,000 people out of a city of 60,000 are Haitian immigrants. Wow. Kamala Harris went and she took a interview from the National Association of Black Journalists, where she did virtually nothing but lie, spout her same old shit, and avoid questions. She still couldn't answer whether people are better off financially, economically now than they were 4 years ago. She goes into the same old spiels. It's like, no. Judy says, I would get the hell out of there. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. No. Not having it. 20,000. Holy shit. That's a lot of people. Well, I can finish that one up. That's my starter mug. Now we go to the Orca. It's my Orca. Love this thing. Love it. It's simple. It's nothing complicated. Doesn't even have one of those flippy toppy things to stop the coffee coming out. Just has the standard tops on it, and it's got the slit in the one side. That's it. That's all it needs. Seals good. Keeps the coffee hot, or keeps your drink cold. Whatever you got in it. It's a good investment right there. Orca mugs. Yes, Orca, if you would like to sponsor the Cowboy, you go ahead and let me know. I already tried to get Wrangler to sponsor me. I keep hinting at it. 3638s. 3638s. Wrangler 5-star jeans. That's my go-to. Regular fit. Wrangler, you hear me? I could use a few pairs. You can't have enough jeans, and you can damn well never have enough socks. Those are one of those things: socks and jeans. Oh, that's good. Hey, you guys still getting signal out there? Come on now. It says I got an excellent connection, but it says error occurred. Please try again later. But it says I got an excellent. Are you getting signal? Loud and clear. Yeah, that's weird. And you still see the video. Okay, so you see me doing this. See me doing this. See me doing this. The missus can't do that. She gets all befuddled. Yeah. Well, I'll have to trust. Laurel says stop. Okay, I'll have to trust. Hey, if you guys drop video, you let me know. Only America says that's the problem with the dogs and the cat's bladder. It's obscured the real conversation. Well, Yes and no. That's a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword. Because most people wouldn't have even thought of Springfield unless that they're eating the dogs. It's funny. It's classic. Classic Trump. Classic Trump. It's like anybody at this point that expects everything out of his mouth to be 100% on the bubble, you're wrong. He goes for the sound bites. But yeah, it's whether there's credit. There's video now of says yeah we're talking about, but not everyone is. More are I think more are talking about it than before, because the only people that really knew about it before he made those comments was conservative media sources, to include yours truly. The left wasn't running with it. So now, even if all of them aren't, it's. I say it's a net positive. I wish he had just focused on the flooding of immigrants and the crime increases and stuff like that. But yeah, they are, by all accounts, it's undisputed that they're eating geese and ducks from the park. Undisputed. I believe that there's videos of cats being eaten, but no verification of dogs yet. But yeah, I wish he had. I wish he had just stuck to but Trump's Trump. I'm going to pick my battles with it. I weigh it and go one way or the other and go, is it net positive or net negative? Only America says it would have been best for him to follow up with commentary on the right. No, I agree. He dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. I don't say he did terrible, but he dropped the ball in that debate. There were so many things he could have, but he's got an ego and he looked for sound bites. Now hold on here. Oh man, I saw that one creeping up on me. Excuse me, sneeze coming in. Yeah, he no doubt. He definitely could have done better. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, goodness. Stop. You know, I only get 3. That's the rule. You only get 3. Lord Almighty. Thank you for the mute. Thank you, Laurel. Yeah. Speaking of Laurel, the missus corrected me the other morning. She's like, you called Laurel Lori. I said, yeah, I'm tired. I was tired, but yeah, that's what she goes by, is Lori. Laurel's her legal name, but Lori is what right? That's what you said, Laurel. So I call you Laurel because it's easier. Everybody sees that written up there. So I was like, yeah. It was both of them's correct. Both is correct. Where's Donna? Did she run off again? I didn't mean to snip at you, Donna. We just got to be careful. Be careful of those things. All my friends call me Lori. I answer to both. No, I get it. There's Donna. She's there. You yakking with Gus in the bushes? Gus is there. Only America. Gus is also a regular of the show. He likes to hide in the bushes, and then he just jumps up and causes problems every now and again. He gets a kick out of that. So where are you located out of, Only America, and what brought you to my content? Gus the troublemaker? Gus is the troublemaker. He is. Laurel says Gus loves to stir the pot. He does. You're like a little kid. He gets on the show, and you see the glimmer in his eye. He's going to cause some problems. He doesn't let his wife on the show anymore, though. Once he got his bionic ears, he gets plugged directly into his head. Okay, Only America says they're based out of Philadelphia. The original Freedom City, right? Now it's the city of brotherly love with one of the highest crime rates in the country. near where I grew up. Rocky, Philadelphia. Dun, 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 dun. But, yeah. Excuse me. Fun times in Philly. Yeah, it's been fun for quite a while in Philly. My goodness. My goodness. It's a shame. It's a shame. So did my content just like randomly hit your feed on Facebook and you jumped in, or did somebody say, hey, go check out this cowboy dude? Hey, Laurel, I'm wearing a button up again tonight. Said it did. Good. Yeah. Facebook doesn't like to get my stuff out there. Also know that I put out a lot of content. So if you get only a couple things in your feed a day, nah, follow them to the page. Laura says, I saw that. Yeah. It's a rare occasion where the cowboy does not have a button up. Even on a hot day. I got asked, I think it was a couple years ago, I was out going for a walk. It was a hot day. And one of the female officers in the town, she pulls up and she's like, aren't you hot? Like, no. Why? It's hot out here. Yeah, it's hot out here. Heat doesn't bother me much. Yeah, jeans and a button up is what you'll find me. Yeah, I say, hey, if I'm dressed, I probably got a gun and 2 or 3 knives. It is what it is. Come on now. Make it a daily part of your life. Daily part of your life. Folks here know what I have in my pockets, too. Right? So what's the cowboy got in his pockets? I got my key fob, of course. It goes without saying. I got my lighter, and I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in probably close to 30 years now. And what's another very important thing that I have in my pocket besides my lighter? And that gets used a hell of a lot more. What is it? What's a cowboy got in his pocket? Give you a hint. Quarters? No. I don't keep quarters. Sometimes I got change in my pocket. But yeah, you read The Richest Man in the World article. That's a good article. True story, too. Knife. Yes, I do have a knife. I have another knife in my pocket, too. It goes another knife. There's another object I have, and it's always the same brand. And it's always something else about it that's always the same, too. Oh, come on now. Y'all know this because when I brought it up, people are like, yeah. Chapstick, right, there he goes, Laurel, chapstick. And I don't mean just lip balm. No, it's chapstick. I put chapstick. I have chapstick in my pocket. And it's cherry. It's always cherry. It is cherry, right? It's not strawberry. It's cherry. Cherry chapstick. Although I have to admit that it doesn't take long before the whole thing just gets white. Let's see here. Let's see here. Here's my. I pulled it out of that one pocket. See, there you go. I got my old timer pocket knife. Got my lighter. That's back from my military days. Got a lighter. And got my chapstick. See, it always does this. Doesn't take long for that outer wrapping to go away. So it looks generic. It's not. This is genuine chapstick. Altoids? Nah. Those are good to have, too. Altoids are good to have. I think we got some of that stuff. We got some. I used to have Altoids all the time and kept them in the vehicle. And I think we got some, what are those, little ones, little Tic Tacs or Micmacs, Tic Tac, Paddywhack. But yeah. See what I'm saying, Only America? You never know what we're going to talk about. You never know. Altoid is a good guess. I never carried him on my person, no. It was just too big. Yeah, it's a big box, metal box. I used to carry the wintergreen lifesaver things. Those fit good in the pocket. Only America says it's funny. My pocket, Swiss Army knife, lighter, and billfold. Yeah, I go on billfolds in the back. And I got other shit in my right-hand pocket. You haven't seen. Most everybody knows my utility kit. I wear a proper gun belt, not a service belt. It's a double thick leather belt. So I got my sidearm, and I got my phone holster, and I got my Gerber, I got my Leathermans. I'm Batman. I got it all. Donna says I always have Altoids. You know what? Tums. We need to keep Tums. My goodness, we need to keep some Tums in our pockets. Tums would be good. But yeah, lighter. Gotta have a lighter. Those come in handy. Let's see here. Envy says more about the envious than the target of their envy. Society used to emulate that which so many today envy. Was my bumper sticker for today. One of them for today. And it's true. I'm not envious. I have no time in my life for envy. I get annoyed. I don't like it when somebody that doesn't earn something gets something. I don't like that. I don't envy them. It's just annoying. I don't envy people. If you sing better than me, great. You play better than me, great. You're stronger than me, you're lying. No, you're richer than me. Hey, have at it. You worked hard for it. That's great. Oh heck, even if you were you're giving it, just inheritance. Good on you. Whatever. I don't care. I care more about what you're doing in life, the type of person you are. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, the left coming out with all their... These are all the Hollywood stars and entertainers that are backing Kamala Harris. No, it doesn't matter. They're not changing a single vote. Of course they're backing her. Because she ain't Trump. They back whatever person is flying the D flag. That's it. Doesn't say anything about the candidates. Ooh, that makes her so much better. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter who the candidate is. Doesn't mean anything. You're just helping identify who's on your team. That's it. Oh, George Clooney, he's voting for Kamala Harris. I guess I'm going to vote for Kamala. No. No. See, because I'm also a realist. George Clooney isn't George Clooney. Tom Cruise isn't Tom Cruise. Who's the other guy I bring up all the time? Just got a divorce from his wife. He's moving to Europe too because of taking the George Clooney route. What the hell's his name? He played in 7 Years in Tibet and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and who was his wife? Yeah, Angelina Jolie. Brad Pitt. There we go. Brad Pitt. These people are not who you think they are. Do the same thing with oh, he's so dreamy. There's a guy that plays Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. Oh, he's so dreamy. It's like, Hugh Jackman not in movies, right? Yeah, not buff, not gruff, kind of effeminate, Likes to sing and dance. Yeah, he ain't the Wolverine. You like the Wolverine, you like the characters he played. These are not who these actors are. And the problem is a lot of these actors and entertainers, they start believing their own hype. They believe that they are who they played in a movie. And it's like, no, you didn't think those thoughts. You didn't say those things except for because somebody else wrote them for you. Laurel says, "Don't let the door hit you." On that. Yeah, but I don't think with Brad Pitt, I don't think it's one of those. Oh, if Trump gets elected, I'm moving to Europe. No, what I think he's had it up to his eyeballs in L.A. like a lot of them have, and I think that's why George Clooney moved too. He just likes living in Europe, and that's fine. Go live in Europe. Oh, another one. I saw him at what event was he at? And everybody goes goo-goo over him. Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. It's like, are you kidding me? Somebody would go crazy over this guy? This is how I look every day. Every day. I'm not for a role. I don't put on makeup. I don't take roids for a movie part. This is the way I look every single day. All of these actors are about 5'0", most of them. Some aren't. Brad Pitt's tall. I think he's like 6'2". But yeah, they don't look like they do in the movies. And they don't act like they do in the movies either. Only Merrick says they have all the multiple properties and some in Europe, so it's not like they're moving to Europe. It's more like, look at me. Well, you don't know. Well, see, Clooney's been there for years. I don't know. How many years has Clooney been there? Clooney loves Europe. Let's find out. How long has he lived outside the U.S.? Why did George Clooney move to Italy? Yeah, it was in Italy. I knew it was someplace in the Mediterranean. Yeah, I'm pretty sure George Clooney lives there full time. Trying to find this up. Donna, you looking too? Donna likes to look up at the same time I do. See if she can get the information before I do. Unless I really need it, then nobody looks. It's like, oh, come on, help me out here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lives full time in Italy. We don't know how long Brad's going to live there. From what I understand, he's going to do it. And hey, that's fine, do it. There's a lot of expats around the world. Australia's a popular place. Donna says no being lazy. No, that's okay. You're entitled. You're entitled. What are some nice... Singapore. We got Americans in Singapore. Japan. Australia. Bunch down in South... Costa Rica's got a bunch. Costa Rica, you can live pretty cheap there. I'd say Mexico, but that tends to be seasonal. People, they come and go. I don't consider... If you're an expat and you just go down someplace for a couple years, yeah, you're not really. No. It was an extended vacation. So I think George Clooney is past that stage. Brad Pitt to be determined. And then there's a lot of actors that are from other countries that move to the United States. People thought, oh, I thought they were American. No, they're from England or Canada or some other place. But a lot of them are leaving L.A. They're leaving L.A. Okay. Video still good? I got an error on my end. Excellent connection, but no picture. It says error occurred. Playback ID, blah, 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 blah. And I tried to replay it, and it's not coming up. Oh, I know why. Because this is pulling from... Oh, this is pulling from my YouTube. See, I thought it was mirroring. It isn't. Yeah, so if my system is having a hard time pulling on YouTube, that's on this other screen. And all my running shit's on this screen. It's going to come up here. So I'll bet you if I looked over here, I've got the weird, funky message. No, that's good as long as it's streaming. That's good. That is good. That is good. Hey, did y'all catch that bagpipe chick? Posted up she was playing the blues. I got to admit, it wasn't my favorite odd instrument playing in a non-traditional song or music, but I thought it was interesting. It's like, oh, that's neat. Bagpipe playing the blues. I like it when they do like modern songs with. They had that chick. I'd post up a video. She's playing this. It's kind of like a harp that's laid sideways, sort of, and she's playing it. It's a Chinese instrument or something. She was out on the street. I didn't realize you could do that with bagpipes. You can play anything with anything. I don't think that the bagpipes lend itself well to the sound for the blues. So she did a good job. She's a good player. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite off instrument, but she did good. I thought folks would like that. And I posted up, one fella I was talking to, I posted up one of my videos of me playing the guitar, and then I said, well, let's post up another one underneath, just in the general. Because there's folks that don't realize I play. I dabble. I do okay. I dabble. And I can't wait till the dulcimer is done. Folks new to the show, I've got a custom ordered mountain dulcimer. I ordered it last year. He's late, but come October he should be picking up again, and mine should be in the first list. All the wood's custom, designs custom. I got everything. I got the radius fretboard, which this is a Rolls Royce of dulcimers. Radius fretboard. Normal dulcimers are what? Diatonic scaling, and this is a chromatic scale. Chromatic is what guitars have and what pianos have. Diatonic is all the white keys minus the black. And chromatic is white and black. It's the easiest way to describe it. Custom whiskey glass sound holes in it. Got magnetic pickups, the same kind you have in an electric guitar. Electronic pickups, magnetic pickups. And I have piezo pickups in it. That's the kind you have in your acoustic guitars. And I have a 13-pin input for MIDI processor as well on it. So she got the works. She's going to be pretty. And I will be playing, again, pretty much non-traditional mountain music. They do a lot of gospel and mountain and folk music and Irish music on dulcimers. Well, the Cowboy doesn't do much of that. I do some. I don't do much of it. So I'm going to do all modern stuff, and I'm going to be playing with backing tracks just like I do with my guitar. So it should be interesting. There's only a couple fellers on YouTube that do that kind of playing. Drew says I can hardly wait to hear it. Me too. I'm very excited. Now, folks who would like to contribute to that, there's a link in the description. You can make a one-time donation, or you can make a monthly donation. You can start it and stop it at any time. Everything is greatly appreciated and goes for all of my content here and elsewhere. I told folks from day one, I said, I will never put stuff behind a paywall. I'm either going to put out content or I'm not. But I'm not going to charge people to see stuff that I'm not showing the whole world. But, yeah. Let me see if I can pull this up so I can show folks. Here we go. There we go. This is who I'm getting it from, is McCafferty Dulcimers. That's Bing Fush. There's a Steven Seifert. Now, Steven Seifert here, this guy in the bottom, he helped come up with the Seifert model. Let me see here. Seifert model. That's the Seifert model. But mine isn't going to look quite like this. I'm going to have special sound holes, like I said, with the Glencairn glass and F-hole combined for both here and in the upper part of it. And I'll show you the woods. Let's see here. I want availables. Where did they go? Capital string sold. No. Oh, sold. There we go. Go in here. Now I'll show you the kind of woods. It's going to be like this. There's this type of wood on the top. This is it's called ambrosia maple. So my sound holes are going to be similar to this, but they're going to be thinner, but in the center, down here, in between here, it's going to have the silhouette of a Glencairn glass. I'm also going to have I'm going to have a hell of a lot more frets than this. But this isn't even you'll notice that the head is different, but I'm just showing you the wood. And all this darker wood around here and then on the bottom is going to be Claro walnut, which is a highly figured walnut. See, there's a picture of, highly figured. Each one's going to be different, so it won't look exactly like this, but you get the idea. So the wood choices are going to be this. And right here, you got the violin edge on it, where the Seifert model is smooth. It doesn't have this little lip. Mine's going to have this lip. Let's see if we can go down to a Seifert so you can show. I think he's come down here. Let's go. Okay, this is closer to it. This is closer to what mine's going to look like, is of course minus the sound holes, because I think this is the same wood specifications. So it's an ebony fretboard. It's going to have a crap more frets than this has. Yeah, this doesn't have the electronics on it. This has some electronics. You see it right here? This just has one set. It doesn't have the magnetic, and it doesn't have a pickup on this side, the 13 pin. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. And that's the headstock. And it allows you to, this is closer to the body, so I'll be able to tune it up. It's also going to be narrower, and the strings are going to be closer up here at the headstock, and then you go down to the bridge on the other end, they're going to be wider. Trying to see if I can get a picture of one of those bad boys with all of the, here we go. And this still doesn't even have it. This is set up almost like what I've got ordered. This is the magnetic pickup, and then underneath here will be the piezo pickup. So you have all your adjustments here, but the one I've got it has a 13 pin port right about here, I believe. And that's for all the MIDI connection. Let's go. Come on now. Oh, here's one. Oh, okay. They put it down here. See, this has got the MIDI port down here. 16 pin. Then you've got your volumes and... Okay, this is on and off up here. You've got a tone switch here and tone switch here. You've got your two adjustments here and here. So one of these would be for the magnetic and one would be for the MIDI. So that's a Rolls Royce, but not these woods. I already showed you my other woods. Going to be absolutely beautiful. That's an expensive little piece of equipment right there. Oh, here we go. Let's see if he's going to...
Steven Seifert. I'm pretty excited. This is a new instrument by Terry McCafferty. We're calling it the Seifert model. It's an acoustic dulcimer, but it also has a variety of options for getting the sound out of it. There's a magnetic pickup. There's a piezo pickup system. And there's a 13-pin out, which is going to allow you to connect this to an instrument modeler or a synthesizer.
Okay, let's see if we can go on up in here.
Player. I don't want to do it on a guitar, right? I want to do it on the ear. So I'm going to darken up the strings a little.
And that's he's playing with the MIDI right there.
And I'm going to put a little extra reverb on the strings. Now I'm going to turn that down for now. Bring back in the magnetic. Sometimes I love having the electric output just to run it into a tuner, even if the concert's just picking me up with a microphone. So there's the magnetic. I'm going to bring in that string sound gradually. I don't want it to be too loud right now. Do a little finger picking here. A little loud. You can turn the strings down. I love being able to do that kind of thing. Most of these types of synthesizers have a pedal on them. So what can happen is you strum
it's gorgeous,
a chord,
isn't it? That's my type of playing.
The strings hold,
and
I
play with my fingers a lot.
I'm also going to add a little more reverb on my magnetic sound here. So now I'm going to strum the dulcimer, get that string sound going, hit the pedal. It'll hold that, and I can play on top of it.
Says I have.
Sound.
He goes, let's see here. He says I have to drop, but I hope to be back for the next live stream. Hey, thanks for showing up. Like I said, you never know what we're going to talk about. It's good to have you on the show. See, this right here is more like probably what I'm going to be doing. Because as you folks know, this is about how I play the acoustic guitar. But yeah, that gives you an idea. Now I should, like I said, I'm not going to have a MIDI processor right off the bat, but everything minus that little strings echo in the background, I'll be able to do with everything that I've got. I've got pedals, and I got an amp, and I got the ability to do stuff. So I'm looking forward to doing my backing tracks, doing some jazz and stuff on it. Maybe do some flamenco. But it's totally different. It's playing it as, it's going to have the same frets as a guitar, but a lot closer together. But how you play it is totally different. You play it more like you do a flat top guitar, and I don't play a flat top guitar. I'm used to playing from the underside of the neck. So this is everything is reversed. To include your strings, your deepest string is further away. In a guitar, your deepest string is closer to you. So everything is backwards and reversed. Except my picking hand, still my picking hand, and my fretting hand is still my fretting hand. But they're not played the same. You have to go about them a little differently. But yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be gorgeous. Going to be a gorgeous dulcimer. Called an Appalachian dulcimer or a mountain dulcimer. They're the same thing. Same thing. The missus is excited to get me playing it. She likes my guitar. Now I have an electric too. I don't play it very often. Oh, because I just like the way my acoustic guitar sounds. And it's perfect for jazz. Oh man, it is perfect. I just make sure that I turn the bass up a little bit, because I got my EQ on the guitar and I got my EQ on the amp, and I just make sure the bass is going good. I think I do my treble and my mids about neutral. It just gives it a rich sound. You folks have heard me play. I dabble. I play music to have the missus go to sleep. Like, it never fails. Doesn't matter. I'm playing it, and she'll go to sleep. And it's just easy listening. Put Hudson out. Certain songs, certain notes and frequencies that I get to play, and he just thinks he's got to sing along, and it's like, no, not having it. So Hudson goes outside, and I come back in, and I continue playing. So yeah, my Spanish music, my jazz, and my Spanish music, jazz, and blues are my favorite. There's me playing my Spanish. And in that video, I'm wearing the same shirt I'm wearing now. Let's cut that one short. Let's go to the other one. This is another one. This is just off the top of my head songs. Yeah, just it's that is a typical evening or a lazy day at the Cowboys. I'll sit there and I'll play for. Like I said, I play sets of about 45 minutes to an hour and a half usually. I'll take a break and do some other stuff, and then a little bit later go back out again and play 45 minutes to an hour and a half or so. So one of the things that relaxes me, it settles me, like being out on the water, out canoeing. And the missus enjoys it. So so I just run through. It's like, okay, I got my playlist set up on YouTube, and I just run through all my backing tracks. And no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't. Okay, we'll do this one. Excuse me, it'll be a nice smooth jazz. We'll do I gotta get the Sultans of Swing for you guys. I like doing that's a fun song. I do a simplified version of it, but it's a fun song. So I do name songs as well, known songs, but most of the stuff is just random backing tracks. We'll sit there and we'll just go, oh shit, that seems like it's a little fast for me. No, not gonna work. Go to another one. We'll just run through them. It's fun. It's nice. I ain't that good, but I do what I do. I enjoy doing it. So we're moving that to the dulcimer. I'm still going to be playing my guitar. You folks have seen my father's dulcimer, and I'll post up when I get the dulcimer in, the custom one, and I'll show you all the differences. And yeah, that dulcimer was a wedding gift. Let's see here. See if I can pull that up. Dulcimer. Yeah, there we go. Bring that back up for you guys. There we go. This is my current dulcimer. It was my father's. This is taken up at the studio, which we're in right now. And this has got the standard scroll head and peg tuners. As you see right here, this doesn't have any strings on it and doesn't have the nut up here or the bridge down here. This is after I just got through refinishing it. There it is from the top. As you can see, it doesn't have... and the frets go all the way down. This is a long one. The one I'm getting in, the frets are going to stop way up here, and it's going to have more frets in a shorter area. And this is a teardrop shape, where the one I'm ordering is a hourglass. And there's the back. That's pretty wood. Sides, absolutely gorgeous the way the light plays off it, but I don't think it's here. It's one of these sides, unless it's right here. It might be right here and you can't see it. It's actually, the wood is split and it's caved in a little bit. Yeah, you can't see it, but I think it's right here. Also, the strings go really close to the outside. So when I play it, they like to fall off the fretboard. And you can just bear, if you look, the frets, they're not even going all the way to the edge of the fretboard on a lot of these. It was crafted for my father for one of his weddings. It's a wedding gift. And see, this is the bridge down here. It's gone. That's because I put a new one in. And I replaced these. I showed you I'd replace these friction fit with mechanical, like what you would see on a guitar or a banjo. They're geared tuners. They work so much nicer. So I replaced them with that. So we're going to go from this, and this is now hanging on my wall in the living room. We're going to go with this, and then go with the new dulcimer. Custom made with all the goodies, will be my actual player. Y'all still there? Everybody got quiet. Am I still am I broadcasting? Hey, Donna, you there? Oh, Judy says yes. There we go. The music, everybody fell asleep. I played my music and everybody fell asleep. Laurel says, I can see how your wife falls asleep to that. Very soothing. Yeah. To be honest, sometimes my eyelids get a bit heavy when I'm playing too. It's very calming. And that's what I play. I don't rock out. I do Sultans of Swing. And I do some other stuff. I rock out sometimes, but generally it's just really easy listening. Just soothing music. Music soothes the savage beast. Isn't that what they say? So we'll be doing that again with the dulcimer. Oh, I'm just excited. Let's get this done. Speaking of getting things done and excited, I didn't get an update. About the sewer inspection on the Vermont place. Yeah, there wasn't anything. And I'd sent off a message. That was on Tuesday, 8 o'clock in the morning. I presume everything went well. I got the addendum in from the inspector. They'll have everything done before or by the 27th. And I think tomorrow they're going to have the actual appraiser come in and look at the property because, of course, they're financing it, so it's got to be within, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. If everything goes good by the end of this week or so, we should be like, let's get this thing ready to close. What I've been told, the young feller, he's 30. She goes, I said he was a young guy, so he was 30. Well, my oldest daughter's 41, so 41 to 25. So 30, he's okay. He's a young feller. I call him a young feller. Guess he's all excited about it, and he talking about how he's going to replace some of the sheetrock and do this and do that. And it's like, yeah, good. It's place is selling himself. So we'll see. 30 is young. Yeah, it ain't old. How's it go? My son is older than that. Yeah, because there was 11 years between the youngest and my son, and my son was the next youngest out of all the kids. We were trying for another boy. Yeah, we got the girl again. We're like, nope, that's it. So yeah, and she was born in 2000. So it's like, oh yeah, I can get I know the oldest, and I know the youngest, and I know that the between the two youngest is 11 years difference. So if it's 25, because it's 2025, or is it 2024? 2024, yeah, 2024. At 11 years, that's 35. So my son is 35. Peggy says, hey there, I've been listening for a while, just had nothing to contribute. No, that's okay. You can just type in and say hey. Just curious, though, does just logging into your podcast count, or do I need to post something? Yes, I am. Okay, how this works, I'll get that after I get Laura. Laura says, my daughter's a week before her 30th birthday. 30 is young. Yeah, 30 is young. Still call him a kid. That's fine. So he's young. But, okay, how it works. All the people who view is an algorithm. It runs off of algorithms. So views count. People who log in count. How long they listen counts. How much they type up in the chat counts. Also, and I try to tell people, commenting under the video, either now or later, counts. So I go back to my other videos and just type something. Donna says, welcome to the weeds, Peggy. So yeah, it all counts. The algorithm just tallies everything up. Now, it's going to make more of a difference if I ever get enough followers where I'm actually worth them monetizing. I make no money off of YouTube. But sometimes my videos are. We've had a couple folks come in because our video showed up. Excuse me, in their general feed page on YouTube. So yeah, it's not as important here as it is on Facebook. Facebook's a whole lot more important. I'm doing pretty good there. Working my ass off. Even though they are still throttling me, but I'm still getting new members. Peggy says, thank you. Hi, Donna. Are you calling Donna a pothead? Said, thank you, hi, Donna. No, I didn't say that. It's hi, not, it's H-I, not H-I-G-H. Gus is probably giggling in the weeds. You never know if he's there. You never know. Some of the other folks that normally join the show, they're not here tonight. They are not here. Laura says, you know he is. Oh, I am racist. Matt Walsh is, am I racist? Who's the troublemaker? You and Donna, you just screw with me. Gus screws with everybody. Speaking of that, bless him. I saw a video, not Gus, a young feller. And he was talking about people knitting and picking. It's like, no. It's called nitpicking. It's picking nits. A nit is a little teeny bug. It's nit picking. It's not picking. It's not knitting and picking. Bless him, young guy. A lot of young folks don't know where the sayings come from or what they mean. It's picking nits. It's nitpicking. Donna says, I love jerking your chain. I know you do. You pull too hard, you get bit, and that's fine. She goes, it heals. It's fine. John bit me again. Oh, but am I racist? Yeah, it's been open since what, the 13th, I think is when theater September 13th on. And at least one small theater has chosen not to show the video because of threats from the left. Donna says, as a knitter, I resemble. No, it's not knitting. It's knit. Nitpicking is not about, it's not picking knitting. It's knits. It's the bug. It's picking at a small bug. The missus knits and crochets. She crochets and knits. Me, that's, you know what I think of when I watch her knitting and crocheting? She's a witch. That's some special magic there. I don't get it. I know it's all not work, but I don't get it. I could figure it out if I watched, but to me, I like the mystery. I like the magic. I like the magic. It's witchcraft. They just they do this shit and they do this and they do this and they do this and they do this. It's, how the hell's that staying together? It doesn't make any sense to me, but it works. It's like, okay, good enough. That's fine. If I want shit to stay together, I got to tie a damn knot. But that's why with both crocheting and knitting, if you grab the end with this knot tied off and you just pull, it just undoes itself. I just think it's cool. I just wonder who the first person was to figure out how you do this shit. Donna said, I'd rather crochet. Yeah, she does both. And it's very relaxing for her. So what she does is she'll be there and she'll be knitting or crocheting and I'll be playing my guitar. And it's just quiet. You don't have to say much. You can talk every once in a while. Can you believe? Can you believe that knucklehead? Can you believe this happened? I don't know. But yeah, sometimes just being around each other is enough. It's enough. You talk. It's quiet. We don't watch TV much anymore. Like I said, that's my right before I go to sleep. And I haven't been sleeping. Oh, man, I haven't been sleeping. Donna says, I have 3 knitting machines, but do it all by hand mostly. Yeah, she got 1 or 2. I think one's maybe I don't know, I might be thinking something, but I know she's also got one that does the socks, and it's not really a machine. What would you call it? It's more of a, it's not a loom either, but it's got all the pegs and you just do your shit around. I don't know what the hell it is. Laurel says I used to crochet. Whiplash at 17 ruined that. I have no idea. Oh, whiplash at 17. You got whiplash. I'm like, man, this must be some man. They got like a knitting fight club, crocheting fight club. Whiplash at 17. There's a special knot sequence or something? No, she got whiplash at 17. And how did whiplash at 17 ruin your crocheting? I'm missing something. Do you crochet with your face? Got to move your head around? I don't get it. Unless it maybe got nerve damage. Did you get nerve damage? And it hurts to hold the knitting or the crochet hook. Yeah, so you got knitting needles. You got crochet hooks. She got all sorts of them, man. She got just knitting hook needle shit all over the place. She got a lot of it. It's not all over the place. It's right beside her chair. It's not all over the place. But yes. Laurel says they told me I would have a problem with my neck when I get older. They were right. Nerve damage. Oh, nerve damage, yeah. And I take it also with looking down for long periods of time like that puts extra stress on the neck. Yeah, her mother used to do a lot of knitting and crocheting too. Me, she goes, yep, yeah. So I'm putting it all together. I'm a quilter. I don't do that magic stuff. I do quilting. Used to. Haven't done quilting in years, but I got a nice machine. Oh, you'd like the Cowboy's machine. I used to go to Joann's and Michael's and stuff like that and talk with the gals. We'd go in there for fabric. Now, what you making? They ask the missus, and it's like, she ain't making shit. It's all for me. I talk to the gals about knitting and stuff, or quilting. Yeah. Stippling. Stippling is how you get the layers all together, is you're stippling. Quilting is the putting together of pieces. But most of the stuff, we talked about this, the fancy, sewing and the putting, everybody thinks that's the quilting. No, that's the stippling. The quilting is the pieces put together. That's the quilting. And then you put them 3 layers, at least 2, but 3 ideally if it's a blanket or stuff, you want 3. Judy says Mama used to crochet, and I would love to have one of those beanies she used to make. Yeah, the missus make all the grandchildren got their own outfits and special stuff. She've made crocheted bags. Oh, get this. You take regular plastic bags and you cut them into strips. And then you take those strips and you crochet them into a bag with handles. It's cool as shit. It's like, wow. Well, that's pretty neat. So yeah, we get a bunch of those. Might have to take some pictures of those. I think I got them out in the shed. Laurel says, I have a friend that does that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Isn't that cool stuff? Judy says, voodoo. That's right. It's weird. It's magic. It's weird. I don't get it, how it all stays together. I could figure it out because, again, I'm good at figuring things. I can sew, I can build, I can do stuff like that. But that's a mystery I'd like best left as a mystery. Donna says, I use thread and have lots of dollies and tablecloths. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I used to make tablecloths. You make tablecloths out of crocheting or are you talking about quilting stuff? Because I used to make tablecloths, runners, pot holders, baby blankets. I used to make camo ones too. It's like, oh, get your kid a camo baby blanket or you get a camo lap blanket. Oh, it's good stuff. The gals at the fabric shops used to call me the camo guy. I'm the camo guy. I buy them out of all their camo, and I made quilts. Oh, you crocheted them? Wow. Crocheted tablecloths. Man, that'd suck. I get pot holders or dollies. I get dollies. Doilies. Doilies. I get doilies. Judy says, I don't know how to do any of that, but I can build stuff. Yeah, same idea. If you can build stuff, you can figure out how to build something, you can sew. Laura says, those are beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, the thread. Oh, you thread, yeah. So you do the white ones and the off-white ones. Her mother used to do that too. Doilies and tablecloths. Yep. I didn't do that. That's magic. It's magic. But yeah, if it's sewing, yeah, if you can build something, you can sew. Donna says, I spent all summer one year on a tablecloth for Mom. Then she washed and dried it in the sun. It shrunk up. Yeah, you got to pay attention. What's your string made out of? And don't dry it too quick. Yeah, it'll happen. It will happen. Yep. I showed you all my spinning wheel and the bag of wool we got for the missus last year. We haven't done anything with it. I haven't carted it out. We've just been busy. We're hoping this winter she'll get into it. I grew up with that. So I'm going to be passing that down to her. I'll post up pictures when we do it, but I haven't got around to it. We still have them. It's in the corner of our dining room. The spinning wheel and the 2 big bags of New Hampshire wool ready for us. So she'll make yarn. I'll show her how to make yarn. And then she'll be making some stuff out of it. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got black and brown wool mixed. Not black and not brown, but black and brown mixed. So that's going to be interesting. It will. Donna says, I restretched it, but it's still not as big as it was. Yeah, again, that happens. You notice I let that go. I let it go. John didn't take the opportunity. You can all thank me. Say thank you, John. Oh. But yeah, I was super tired before the show. I'm like, oh man, I'm tired. And this is like, I'm so sorry. It's like, well, not your fault, but I'm going to do the show anyways. Not a lot of people are watching tonight anyways. I don't know why. Donna says, damn. And Laurel says, that hurts my heart. It was a lot of work. Yeah, they are a lot of work. Yep. I don't do that hoodoo voodoo that you do so well. Oh, goodness. See if there was anything else. What else? Have I missed some more stuff? Let's see here. Other stuff I just didn't want to talk about. Got up on my page, but I didn't want to talk about it tonight. I didn't want to do it. So what else? Guide me. Let me know what you wanna yak about. Gus, are you there? Wayne isn't here. Wayne would get going. Wayne will go, let's talk about military stuff again. Wayne's world. Are there stores you have Christmas stuff out? Now we don't go to many stores. So I'll say yes, because we were at Tractor Supply today. And they got a 6-foot Santa Claus chicken, Santa Claus rooster. And the missus wanted to take it home. It's $200. Like, not right now. Maybe later. It's got a Santa Claus hat on it and stuff like that. Fake snow on some of the feathered areas and stuff. So that's Christmas stuff. So yeah, they've started to get Christmas stuff out. I know they had Halloween stuff out. Judy says, "Ooh, howdy, pretty cool." Yeah, let's see if I can find it for y'all. Let's see here. Tractor Supply. There we go. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, no. There you go. See if we can metal chicken. Metal chicken. No, just anywhere. Oh my goodness, they've got a bunch of cool ones on here. These are small ones. They got a rooster pulling a sleigh. Oh my goodness, the missus, she's gonna love the hell out of this. Okay, there's another one, but that's small. This is a 2-foot metal Christmas rooster. Oh, they got a metal Christmas. Let's open this up for you folks. Look at this one. It's a 2-foot tall metal rooster. Now, see, that's cool. That's $30. That's cool. But it's not as cool as the giant one. Oh, the giant one. Boy, that's pretty, giant chicken. Giant chicken. Yeah, that's some really cool ones. They got, like this one, this chicken right here, it's got, it's pulling a sleigh, but that's not a giant. That's a small one, too. Come on now. Oh, look at that. The giant blow-up chicken. That's different. No, we like the metal ones. Giant metal Santa chicken. Let's go into pictures and just see if I can find an image of one that's like it. Six foot. This might be it. Tractor Supply Company. So here it is. Here it is. Here it is. And see, it didn't come up before. So we can open this up in a new tab. Bigger. No, it didn't get bigger. You fucker. But there it is. See, look at that. It's 6 foot tall. See, it's got a little snow on some of the stuff. On the tips here. And they had it on the top of the hat. A little bit of snow on the top of the hat. He got Santa spectacles. And that's outside. But yeah, Santa chicken. $199.99. They got one in stock. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, but that's at the Hooksick store. That's not my store. I don't go to. I think I go to the Epsom store. So they probably got one at each location. But yeah, there it is. Santa chicken. Santa rooster. 6 foot tall. Dang near as tall as I am. Didn't notice it going in. Noticed it going back out. We had to pass it going in. It's like, oh, look at that. And she's like, oh, that is so cool. I was expecting about $300-400 for it. Easy. $199.99. That's $200. Look at that. That's pretty darn special. Unless I get that for Christmas. We'll see. Cute. He's 6 foot tall, Judy. Hey, cute. That's a masculine Santa rooster. Cute. That's darn insulting. So yeah, I'd put it out for the Christmas season. That's fine. I wouldn't want a rooster quite that big. They've got them, and they're neat, but it's a little too big for the front of the house. We have. Let's see. Let's see if we can. This ain't it. Oh, this is a patriotic one. Look at that. You get a 6 foot tall patriotic rooster, too. Oh, that's cool. That's cool right there. My goodness. So I need one of these. I need a 6 foot tall chicken rooster for Christmas, and then just one. It wouldn't be the whole year. It'd just be for the week of July 4th. 6 foot tall chicken Halloween skeleton. Oh, can you imagine that at the Cowboy's place? Halloween, you put the giant chicken out there. 4th of July, you put out the patriotic 6 foot tall. Christmas, you put out the 6 foot Santa Claus chicken. Oh, that'd be so cool. That would be so cool. This is the colors pretty much of the one that I have, but this is 6 feet tall. I couldn't have it 6 feet tall all the time. It's too big. We've got... Nah, it's not that one. It's not these are cool. These are planters. It's not this one. It's not these. I'm trying to see here. It's not there either. It's not that. It's not those. It's not that. It looks like this one without the greens. It looks pretty much like this, and it's metal, but it's not 6 feet tall. It's 2 feet, something like that. Laurel says, I need to get a goat skeleton for my daughter-in-law. Her birthday is October 31st. You're talking about a plasticine one? Something like these? Look at that. This is we saw this. And the missus saw it. She's like, oh, it's a horse. It's like, not a horse. She goes, it's got a horse's tail. She didn't see the head with the horns. It's like, no, it's not a horse's tail. It's a cow's tail. But yeah, they got those. That's pretty good. But you're talking about these types of things, not a real goat. Not a real goat skeleton. Do they got goat skeletons? Damn it, I missed it. And weather vanes, we have a... Stop it. Let's see if I can find the... let's see here. Chicken weather vane. There we go. I spelled that all wrong. There's all chicken. Show more. No, these aren't weather vanes. But we have a weather vane out front, and it's got a rooster on the top. And it was all black, and we're like, nah. So I got some colonial red spray paint, and I spray painted the chicken and the north, south, east, and west underneath it. And it's like, now there you go. There you go. Looks beautiful. I've shown you pictures of that. Peggy says, I used to collect cool stuff like that for Halloween and Christmas. I ran out of storage space off season. I got some downstairs. We haven't done a whole lot over the years. We sloughed off for Halloween, and our youngest loves Halloween. So Christmas is very muted. We got small stuff. May put up some stuff this year if we're feeling more festivus. We'll see. It was a really nice sleigh and tree that we had liked. I think it was at Sam's Club. And then we measured, and it's like, it's just slightly too big. Slightly too big. We got a filing cabinet in the dining room. It's got some stuff on it. You can take it off. We usually put our little tree and stuff over there. It's not a tall file. It's one of those, the ones, they're only like 3 feet tall, but they're 3.5 feet long, and they're pretty deep, and they're for the big stuff. You put the big jacketed stuff in it. They've got like hangers for your stuff. Yeah, it's not a regular filing cabinet. It's for big stuff. So yeah, it's got good space, but not big enough for that. Let's go, Sam's Club. I'll bet you they've got it, and I can show you. I might have showed you this before. Christmas sleigh. Let's see if I can pull this up. Here we go. This is the one we were looking at. We really like this. There we go. Right there. It's pre-lit. Put a board on top of the yeah, no room. It's over in the corner. We can't make it any bigger than it is. I said, John thinks about everything. Yeah, we went through this. Like, yeah, there's just no way that we can make this work. And it's just too big. This little thing here. But isn't that cute? It says Merry and Bright. Got the sleigh. Got the tree, pre-lit tree in it. Got the bag of gifts. It's like, oh, that's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. 46-inch high. Height isn't a problem. We did get a tree, though. G says adorable. No, that's wonderful. It's awesome. We do have a tree. We got a smaller pre-lit tree that fits on that table. So it's not like that we don't have anything. We got stuff. Ain't putting up that garland crap. We used to hang that up around all the damn windows and all the doorways, and then for the next year you're finding glitter shit. You're still, it's like, no. So we stopped doing that. Hang the bulbs on it all over the place, and it's like, oh my goodness. Laurel says middle of the dining room table. No, we can't see each other. You can't see each other. That's a good idea if you're doing a photo shoot, but what are you going to do? You got to eat. We like our food. We bring in a lot of food. Bring in a lot of food. Oh, goodness. No. Yeah, Tractor Supply Company's got a just about life-size skeleton, too. $40. It's like, wow. $40, you can't, I'm telling you, the prices right now at Tractor Supply Company, go check them out. They are just fantastic. They are fantastic. She picked up a little jack-o'-lantern that has a little LED light in it. You put it on, it's like, oh, $19. It's like, wow. Go to Michael's or something like that, $33, $35. Same damn thing. I made a snake wreath. Oh, Tractor Supply's got some good shit right now. Good prices. I got and we've got a Tractor Supply card, so we get a discount every time we buy stuff. So that's our store. Yeah, I got a Halloween wreath. I made it myself. I got a bunch of plastic spiders, and I got a bunch of rubber snakes, and I got a blank wreath. You can buy blank wreaths. They're just like straw or hay or something like that. They're just blank wreaths. So I got a blank wreath, and then I went and I pinned and glued all these spiders all over it and all of these snakes all over it. There's a shit ton of them. And then I got my spray paint and sprayed the whole damn thing all black. Oh, it's awesome. I'll post up a picture. I'll post up a picture. So we put that up outside. We have a wreath in front of our house all year round. So summertime, they're like big lilies. And then they're white lilies, big white lilies. And then we have our Christmas wreath. And then we have Christmas. As soon as snow falls, we put up our Christmas wreath. You know, it's got the red flowers and shit. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know what the hell those flowers are called. I'm not a flower guy. We'll get back to that. And then for Halloween, we would put up the Halloween wreath that I made. That's pretty cool. Back to flowers, my poinsettias, is that what they are, the red ones? Yeah, I guess so. Two of Laurel and Judy. Okay, those poinsettias. The Christmas flowers. That's what I know, the Christmas flowers. I know some flowers. I know dandelions. I know buttercups. I know Queen Anne's lace. You know, I know the basics. I know lilies and stuff, but I'm not a flower guy. Because we have a bunch of lilies. We got tigers and days, and we got also I'd go over to my mother-in-law's, and she had a English garden, flower garden. For those not affiliated, everything isn't in a nice little row. It's just flowers everywhere, and it's an English flower garden. And she'd bring me out to the flower garden, and she'd just, and the blah, 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 and this and over that, and she'd talk about how this came in so great, and I'm just looking at it, and I'd finally one day, I'd had enough of it, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Bless you. Now, I get it, and they're beautiful flowers, but when you talk about, and she liked to use all of these, scientific names and stuff, point to the flower because I don't know what you're talking about. She thought that was funny. I was like, okay, just point to the flower. This is the Fugula Flaga de Figidi. It's that one there. It's and the blue one over here is the blah 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 blah. And so that's just point to them. You can call them by name, but and I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm honest. I'm an honest guy. I got no problems telling people I don't know something. Like, she just thought that was the cutest thing. It's like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh. Yeah. Poinsettias. Christmas flower. Christmas flowers. The big red fuckers. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Do they smell like anything? I've only seen the fake ones. I don't think I've ever seen a real Christmas flower. I may have. I don't know. I'm Captain Mayhave. Searching the great white whale. Captain Mayhave. I may have seen like, John, it's not Mayhave, it's Ahab. Yeah, I know that. Captain Mayhave. I'm gonna have to make a meme about that. Now they got Captain Mayhave. No, they smell like anything? Have you ever had real ones? Laura says no, they don't have an odor. They sell the live plant starting at Thanksgiving. Okay. Yeah. I'm not a big plant guy. Now, we got flowers outside, and every year, except for this year. This year, we did not put out our potted plants. We just got too busy with stuff and had too many other bills. But normally, we've got pots of flowers that we put at places and then hang them, and we didn't do that this year. But other than that, it's like, I'd rather buy a steak. Buy some fake flowers that'll last forever. And they don't smell. But you said poinsettias don't smell. That's good. My schnozzle can't handle that. Yeah, I can't. I don't do like, roses are nice. Man, I can't. I got to stay away from them. They hurt my nose. Hurt my nose. Got to figure out next year whether I want my yearly investment for next year, whether I'm going to get a new smoker, whether I'm going to get a bigger pizza oven. I got a small pizza oven, but I don't have a big one. Laurel says I prefer carnations. Yeah, carnations are pretty too. I'm trying to think of how many times over the years I've gotten the missus. I'm not talking about potted flowers. I'm talking about just flowers. And probably, under 5. I'm not a flower kind of guy. Under 5. I'm trying to think. They're probably all roses. Maybe some carnations, but I remember a few times getting her some roses. And I don't think, maybe a dozen or so once, but normally it's, 1 to 5. Something like that. I got her like a rose with a teddy bear. I've gotten her some things like a feather roses, roses made out of feathers. And you get them with a teddy bear and stuff. You had done that stuff. That keeps. Not a flower guy. I think it's because it hurts my nose. Now, everything else, hey, she can get anything she wants, and I'll get her anything she wants. You want it, you got it. But she doesn't ask for much. We still hold hands in the car and open up the door for her and do all the other stuff. So it's just not a big flower. And we've never had flowers in extravagant. We've had flowers outside. Buying flowers, that's I'd rather have a steak. Hey baby, how about this? We'll go down to Heffernerd. It's Hannaford for all you people. You pick out some giant scallops. summer squash. I'll pick out couple steaks. Get some taters. Well, we'll make up a dinner. We'll make up a dinner. How's about that? I'll cook you dinner. Yep. We had prime rib the other night. I call it a standing rib roast. Had a standing rib roast. It's prime rib. I always forget. What the hell is this thing called? It's prime rib. Standing rib roast. Make it yourself. Fraction of the price that you pay for it in a restaurant. You get done right. And oh my goodness. We like to cook. Cooking. Not much of a flour guy. Peggy says, I'm tired, so good night all. Thank you, John. You're most welcome. It's 10 o'clock. You made it anyways. Laurel says, I love steaks and flowers. I'd rather have a steak, though. Yeah, yeah. They both, I'd say, no, the steak makes the house smell better. Have steak and some homemade bread. Oh, my goodness. Your house is going to smell good. Going to smell good. Flowers like potpourri. I cannot stand potpourri. It hurts my nose. No. I'm not a potpourri guy. No. I like mild. Peaches, vanilla, chocolate, steak, bread, blueberries. Not potpourri. Fuck that. Potpourri's a torture. Whoever came up with potpourri. Your house smells so bad you need potpourri. You need something more than potpourri. You need to clean your fucking house. Air that shit out. Potpourri. I know some people put it in the bathroom. A nice vanilla spray or something. That's potpourri. Potpourri. Shakari. Was what? Star Trek? Which one was it? It was the one where where Spock's brother. Judy says it stinks. It does stink. I hate potpourri. Laurel says I don't like heavy scents. No, I can't take it. I just can't take it. I can't take it. What's the Star Trek movie where Spock's brother hijacks the Enterprise and takes him to the center of the universe? And Shakari. Potpourri. Stupid shit. No potpourri. And people put them in bags and hang them up all over the place. No, stop it. Big bowl of potpourri. Stop it. Person who invented potpourri, they need to go back in time and put an end to that. Oh my goodness. But no. That's like roses. Again, I can't. They're heavy. It's a heavy scent. So the missus wears like vanillas and stuff like that. And that's good. I like that. Oh, you smell nice. She goes, thank you. It's like, oh no, thank you. I got to be careful on what I use. I put on preferred stock. She got some preferred stock. And I put some of that on. I got to be careful, too, because it hurts my nose. But I do it for her. I do it for her now and again. Yeah, preferred stock. Used to have Noir. It comes in a black bottle. Let's see here. The hell is that shit called? Drakkar Noir. There we go. Thank you, Drakkar Noir. Thank you. I think I lost it a while back on the show. I couldn't figure it out. Stetson's good. I got some Stetson in there. Preferred stock is my go-to. And Drakkar Noir, when I was much younger, that was my go-to. Thank you, Laurel. Yeah. Yeah, Stetson's good. Preferred stock. Preferred stock. Is that from Stetson too? Preferred stock? Yeah. That's from Stetson as well. Stetson preferred stock. That's a little black bottle too. Yeah, that's my... I've been nursing that one for about 20 years. That's old school. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's my go-to. I got the I think all my cologne's done. I got Eau de Toilette left, which is what? Cologne light. My husband wore Royal Musk. Loved it on him. Subtle but very masculine. Yeah, I think I had a musk of some sort back a long time ago, but G says I wish more men would wear it. Do men wear colognes now? I don't know. I don't go around smelling them, but man, I had a roommate, Tony. I'm talking about you. I guess he had a sweating problem or something. Man, before he'd go out to the club, Lord Almighty, man, my son reminded me of Tony because he'd do it with Axe body spray. Holy shit! Hold off on that just a little bit. Just whoa, my God! When you can smell them coming and going, within 100 feet in both directions, you got too much shit on. You got too much stuff on. Just no, don't do that. Yeah, do not. Just say no. Okay, it's after 10. It's after 10. We made it through. Jerry says that's the truth. It is the truth. About teenage boys and Tony when he went to the clubs. Lord Almighty. God, no, stop. No, that's just too much. Just too much. Laurel says when my son was the same with the Axe. Holy shit, wow. He now goes subtle. Yeah, they go through that phase. It's like, holy crap. Boy. No. I can't believe that you think gals are attracted to that much smell. No, dial that shit in. They need to smell it when they get up close, like when they're snuggling. And they don't need to smell it 50 feet away. Let alone 100. Laurel says I couldn't breathe for an hour. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. It's like, holy crap, boy. No. Stop. Like fucking Pepe Le Pew. Oh, mon chéri. It's like, no, she don't like that shit. No. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. But, yeah, we'll end on that note. Thank you all for joining the show. I'll see you bright and early in the morning on Facebook. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video itself, on the show. And go ahead and comment on all of the good content goodies that I'm going to give you out on Facebook. Next show will be Sunday evening, same time. Again, I thank you all for joining the show. Laurel says good night all. Judy says good night, Cowboy. Good night, good night, good night all. Peg, whoever else is out there. There's a bunch of people. They didn't even write up. Gus, if you've been watching, good night. Damn it. And I will see you all Sunday and tomorrow elsewhere. God bless. Take care.